Hello, FIFA Mobile fans. Welcome to FIFA Mobile Live. We're here. It's a Monday, or maybe it's Tuesday where some of you are tuning in from. It's a special edition of FIFA Mobile Live. Something special on a Monday. I'm joined here by Tak. How are you doing, Tak?
I am doing great, Antwan. Glad to be here. Look, I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I love Mondays, and this Monday specifically is going to be fire.
Agreed. It's a big show. It's obviously the Utah's show today. We've got a lot to go through. I know everyone's been waiting. Usually Utah's is the big culmination, and like we said, it's going out on a Tuesday. It's a little different, Tak. I mean, still going to be good though, right? It's exciting.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great Monday. It's going to be a good Tuesday. It's going to be a great week. Let's see.
100%. Even see people shouting out there, "Where's the Antwan hat?" Decided, Monday, it's different vibe. Gonna go out with no hat today, so changing it up.
We're doing everything differently, yeah.
Different. It's different. It's a different day. Yeah, hats off to Utah's. So I see everyone in chat is pretty much ready to go. I know we started a little bit late today, so we've got a little bit of catching up to do. But I know everyone here is pretty excited. I'm excited. Tak's excited. Before we get into Utah's, though, we have some future event information to share, and that is about none other than Flashback. It's a new event coming later this week. And we've got a little bit of a player item art to show you. So let's get into it. Let's pop it up on screen and let's show you guys what to expect. So here we got Flashback, the player item art, and Tak. You remember last week we did the community vote results. Do you want to tell us a bit more about that?
Absolutely. Not only myself, I remember, but I guess the community remembers as well, because we got more than 100,000 votes. So thank you all for the community. If you weren't a part of it, make sure that you're following us on Twitter, first and foremost. You guys asked for your help, and you did indeed help us to choose 2 player items to be included in the game. And the winners were... First, Roberto Firmino. He's going to receive 1 player item in the Flashback event. And the second winner was none other than Harry Maguire. It has been coming, community has been talking about Harry Maguire for ages, and he's here. Actually, he's not here, but he will be here.
He will be in Flashbacks at a later point in the event. We don't have the OVR for him to share just yet, but trust that we're getting him in there, and the community has spoken, so we really appreciated everyone who voted in it. We got over 100,000 votes on Twitter, which was amazing. And there was 2 clear winners, Tak. It wasn't really close in the votes.
It was not even close. My man, Roberto Firmino, had a great career in Liverpool, and he's going to receive 113 OVR player item in the upcoming event. So you guys know my ultimate team is full Brazilian, and he's definitely going to make an appearance in it. It's going to be awesome.
As he should, yeah. Class player, who's had a class career at Liverpool, and very excited to see what the future holds for him. But we know what the future holds for Flashback. Slating up to be an exciting event. Plenty of other players that we'll reveal for you all later this week. We've got a player banner for you set up. A lot of familiar names in there, kind of with the theme of Flashback, which I think people will be very excited for. So without further ado, let's move into Heroes here, which is again another event update for chat here to see. We don't have any screenshots for you in the show today for Heroes. We just kind of have some info about the 4 new Heroes players that are coming up. I'll get us started real quick here on the 2 112 OVRs that are coming in. So the first one is a Peter Crouch Striker Prime Heroes player item. So 112 Peter Crouch at Striker. Obviously, if you play a certain way where you like to cross balls into the box, I think Peter Crouch will likely be there for you. And he does have shooting as a skill boost last I checked. The second 112 in there is going to be none other than Ji-Sung Park at left mid with a dribbling skill boost. So those are the 2 112s. They should be the same hero point cost as what we had previously at 1,500. So no real surprises there. And then Tak, if you want to tell us a bit about the 113s.
For sure, the first 113 Prime hero that I have to review here. Get your notes ready. It's Javier Mascherano at the CDM position. His skill boost, last time we checked, was interceptions. Great to see him there. And the next one is a bomb. Because if you remember, his previous superhero player item was super powerful, widely used, and gave me a lot of trouble. The other 113 Prime Hero OVR player item is Rudy Vola at the striker position with the finishing skill boost. So this guy is going to be a beast. And both the 113s are also going to cost the same as phase 2, which will be 3,000 hero tokens too.
Yeah, watch out for that Voller. You see that 110 in a head-to-head, and I always get scared when I see him come up, especially him and Cantona, and even Papin was the 110 that was definitely scary to come up against. So those are the 113s. Those 112s as well, I think will be very usable and exciting for a lot of you. So I see a few people mention head-to-head is doomed. I wouldn't say so. I would just say that there's a few exciting players that are coming around, but I think nothing that compares, though, to the Utah's players that we have ready, right, Tak? I think those guys are going to be creating havoc in the head-to-head world.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about today. I'm excited.
So am I. I think it's going to be great. We're ready to go here, chat. I haven't seen too many questions about heroes or even about flashback. Before we get into Utah's here, I did see somebody briefly ask about the RTTF player upgrades. I think those are planned for this week for this Manchester City players. So look out for that. I know a lot of people are excited about it. And then other than that, I'm just seeing a lot of questions about Utah's. So I don't know if you're ready, Tak, but we could jump into Utah's and get the party rolling.
I was born ready. It's Monday. Let's go.
It's Monday, right? We're going through this. Chat's ready. And we have our player item art ready. If you didn't see it yesterday, we've got it for you. It's cute. It's beautiful. I was in between gorgeous and beautiful. And here it is.
It's cute, it's beautiful, it's golden, it's shiny. I love it. Honestly, I love it.
Yeah, I always love the kind of the animation, the explosion that comes with it, the crystals. I'm sure a lot of you saw it yesterday, but it is nice.
It is indeed. You know what's nicer than that? The players that will be posted in that art.
That is true. I've also seen a lot of people in chat are trying to guess the giveaway hashtags already, and it is not Utah's, chat. So if you want to pause on that hashtag in the chat, that would be much appreciated. But yeah, I think the player item art looks great here. Shout out to the team that worked on it. Looks awesome. And like you said, Tak, we should probably ask chat though. Are they ready to see Utah's?
Are you ready, chat? Are you ready? Because I am.
I'm seeing people saying yes. Let's go.
I saw one guy
Definitely.
saying no.
We're just wrapping up, right? He's not ready. Let's call it.
Yeah.
All right, let's pull them up. Let's bring up your UTOTS player items. The banner we have here. Let's take a look. Here they are.
Here they are indeed.
115s,
Let's take a moment.
114s, 113. Exactly.
That's a lot to take in, right? I've never seen, such a powerful roster in a single image out there.
100%. The amount of stars in here, the amount of powerful players, just iconic players all the way through.
There's not much to be said. This is ultimate team of the season in a nutshell.
Exactly. And I think these 115s are really kind of the pinnacle for a lot of these players. They've had great seasons. And then obviously the 114s in their own right have been amazing this year. So I see a lot of people in chat here already calling out some of their favorites at the 115s, the 114s. And I know there's obviously going to be a few people who wish there were some of their favorite players that made it in here, but there is so much selection, right, Tak? The amount of players in UTOTS here is pretty big.
Absolutely. We'll take our time to go through them individually later, but I think right here, right now, it's all about taking it in and seeing, like this class players being showcased in your screen.
100%. So while we do this, though, I'm going to get the UTOTS build on my phone here ready for everyone, because there is an event component. It's not just the players. Obviously, those are the stars of the show, but there is an event to play through. So I'm going to get that just loaded up here.
Chat's
we should be good.
Crazy. Yep.
Yeah. All right. I've got it ready on my phone. If everybody's ready to check out the event, I think we can throw into it. We can go check it out.
Let's get to it.
All right. Ultimate team of the season. Here we are. This is what it's going to look like tomorrow when you load it up in FIFA Mobile at reset. Tak, take us through.
All right. So it's tomorrow. You load up FIFA Mobile. You open the TOTS event, access the UTOTS chapter, and you see everything's gold on your screen. What's going to happen? First of all, you see the UTOTS Pass and the challenge mode. We'll talk about that later, but the main activities that you have there to complete are called the UTOTS Club. So just to summarize, what happens is that you have to choose between 4 options of activities for you to do, and they're up to your choice. So you can either choose to complete 4 skill games, or 2 matches against AI, or 3 VSA matches, or 1 head-to-head match. You can try them infinite amount of times, but you only win the rewards, which are UTOTS points, which we will tell you more about them later. Once per win. So, for example, if you think you're a beast at FIFA Mobile and you're going to destroy very quickly and you're going to save some time by playing head-to-head, feel free. Go there, you can play 1 head-to-head match and get done with the daily activities for UTOTS. Or if you're playing safe, you don't have a lot of time to go through everything, you can just choose the skill games and you're set. Win 4 and you're good to go. You get the same amount of rewards no matter your choice. It's only a matter of option.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, sorry, keep on going. You got it.
No, that's all right. That's all right. Then you see this reward. This reward will be a 112 TOTS player, which is untradeable. It will cost you 400 U-TOTS points. If you have more than 400, for example, let's say you got to have 800, you're free to claim this reward more than once. So there's no limit to it. Or else, there's also the U-TOTS offer, which is more accessible, but it doesn't give you a guaranteed reward in terms of OVR to players. You have a variety of rewards that you can claim from the U-TOTS offer. It only costs 20 U-TOTS points, but the thing about this is that you have the chance of claiming a U-TOTS player there, which is very nice. Of course, it won't be for everyone, but if you have leftover U-TOTS points after you claimed your exchanges, or if you got the 112 reward and you got like some spare overs, I think it's as good as a place to spend your spare U-TOTS points.
Exactly, and I think there's another thing to mention, just the coin amounts. I saw a few people bringing that up as well. Some big coin amounts if you get
True,
that.
you see throughout this chapter and all the new U-TOTS rewards, I think the theme is gold. There's gold everywhere. All right, and then jumping into the U-TOTS. This is basically the main way to claim and recruit the U-TOTS players to your ultimate team. So you see that you will have a section for each of the leagues. So starting from the Premier League, you see those class players there. If you tap on that, you'll be seeing the exchanges, in which we won't show them all here today. You can take a look at your own time tomorrow. And then I think scrolling over a little bit to the right, you see something interesting under the Benzema player item. He's in the U-TOTS pass, and we'll talk about that very, very soon. So as you can see, the entire U-TOTS roster is available to be claimed via exchanges as well. The requirements will be their TOTS based version, and some other player item requirements based on their nationalities, their clubs, the leagues, etc. Each player item has its own requirements, and they're all based in specific individualities and characteristics of the players.
Sorry about that. Just accidentally misclicked on Awesome in there.
Licked.
A lot of players. We'll go through them. Don't worry, chat. We'll go through them. But like Tak said, there's a lot of different players here. All the exchanges obviously are catered to that exact player. They're very different. I would say they're all they need a lot of players in them. We'll just say that there's a lot to it, as well as those U-TOT points as well. But I think that it's exciting to see all of them here, all laid out in such a beautiful fashion. And I know a lot of you have been speculating on what you need for those exchanges, and we're not going to show the exchanges here. You're going to have to wait until it launches tomorrow to get ready with that. But one thing we can show you is the U-TOTS pass. And I think, Tak, we were going to go into this right now, right? And check it out?
Yeah. Let's
Perfect.
jump into
Let's
it.
pull that up.
I was really excited to show everyone the U-TOTS pass. I think compared to previous editions, it's really generous. As you can see, it's right there in your face. The main reward on the paid path is the 114 U-TOTS Benzema. Thoughts about that, Anthony? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm seeing that like a lot of people are a little confused about the untradeable part. But I think this Benzema here will be exciting. Obviously, there's the Ter Stegen, and just the amount of coins. If we keep on going here towards the end, just lots of coins, lots to go through. So if you did have your eyes on Benzema, obviously he has no longer. He's changed from Real Madrid, so in a way, this is a bit of like a I guess a tribute to his time there. This is perfect for you. But yeah, just I think a lot of coins, a lot of just different rewards in there. And it gives people a direct option if that bends is what you're going for. But otherwise, there's just a lot to go through here. I think it's exciting. I think people are going to be able to decide once it launches tomorrow whether or not they're excited, if it fits what they're looking for. But yeah, I mean, is there anyone in this list, Tak, that you have your eye on? It's really catching your eye.
At this point, I think every single one of the player items there in the UTOTs are better than my current team. But of course, in terms of player items that I would like to add to my roster, the main guy for me would of course be Vini Jr. Huge fan. We'll see. I took a sneak peek at his stats earlier today. It would be an honor to include the guy in in my left wing there. And also of course taking a look at the beast, Militão. We'll talk more about him later, but in my opinion, he must be one of the best center backs in the game, starting from tomorrow.
100%.
How about you?
And yeah, I mean, I think I'm kind of in the same boat where I would be honored to have any of these players in my team. I think in terms of just like underrated players, Fofana tends to be really, really good in game. Kind of like can do it all as a center mid. He stands out. And obviously the 115s, you get any of these 115s, they're going right into your team. But one thing I did forget to go through when we were in the past, and I feel like that would have been a better segue than what it is now, were the quests. And I completely blanked on that, and I'm going to pull them up right now, Tak, just to show chat here what to expect. Oh, we had a little bit of blurriness there. Just to show the quests here. Progress. Exactly. This is a build. It's still in progress here. But we just looked at that UTOTS pass. And then if you're familiar with these quests from TOTS, it's very similar. You do get some UTOTS points for an assist here, which is great. But otherwise, very straightforward. You do these, and then you will have your weekly quest as well.
For sure. The thing that I always recommend our players to do is not miss out on the daily quests. As you briefly showed there in the previous screen, the new weekly reward for completing each single one of the 5 daily quests 5 times is a 107 plus OVR TOTS player. So it's always nice to get a little freebie there.
Agreed.
Of the week.
100%. And let's just pop into challenge mode as well. Something that's slightly different here for challenge mode is, starting to get a little bit there at the bottom. Just there's a skill game, a match, and a head-to-head match as well. So these are some other ways to get some extra coins, and you can see that 1.3 mil. And the conditions are very straightforward here. Oh, we're having a little bit of technical difficulty. Yeah. I'm just going to come out to our main screen here, and then I'm going to replug my build in here. We're just getting a little bit of lag here. So let me try that once again. Sorry about that, chat.
I think the OVRs were too high, and the player item art was too class. It's too much for this work in progress build to handle. It's all good, all good. Yeah, chat. I'm curious. First impressions about UTOTS. I'll be reading through chat while we figure that out. Very interesting comment here. Mbappe times 20. Guys, we won't show the exchange requirements today. You have to take a look at tomorrow, because I think it would be unfair to the vast majority of players if you guys get to know the requirements before and get to invest. We know there's a lot of savvy traders.
Sorry, chat. Just going here. Just gonna reboot.
All right.
Perfect timing here.
Mm-hmm. I saw some questions about the pass price. Last time I checked, this is not final confirmed yet. It was the same price as a regular League Pass. So it really depends on your region. That's why I'm not saying a final number, but I didn't see any changes. Hope that covers that question. Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry here, chat guys. I'm kind of having some issues here with the build, so I think we're gonna pull up some screenshots if we can, since I think we went through the majority of our gameplay here. So having some technical difficulties, but that's why we have the backup screenshots. Right, Tak?
We're always
pull
prepared.
Those up.
Exactly.
We're prepped. So I think, Tak, we went through challenge mode, we did daily quests, we went through the event, the pass. All that's left really right now is to go through the players and the player stats.
Absolutely. I think we covered everything, and we're ready to get into see some of those juicy stats.
Let's do it. All right, here we have the Soul 113 from the event, Jonathan Klaus. Plays for Marseille. At right back, obviously the pace and the dribbling stand out. Solid defensive stats as well. But I think we expect to see this guy in a lot of people's lineups. So he may not be as exciting as the 114s and 115s coming up. But I don't know about you, Tak. He's still going to be very serviceable.
For sure. Class right back. Does everything that you need from a right back. We just wanted to start off nice and easy because there's a lot of powerful player items that we're going to showcase today.
Great, so we got our next one here.
Karim Benzema. Let's take a moment here to talk about the guy. Both in FIFA Mobile and in real life. Very surprising transfer history there. It's already confirmed. Club legend, in my opinion, I gotta say. Still has a lot to show. So it'll be interesting. I'm really interested to see how this is going to affect the Saudi League. And I'm really interested to see how he's going to affect my ultimate team. So coming in hot with 5-star weak food, 5-star skill moves, reasonable amount of base, not the highest amount of base for a striker, but almost perfect shooting stats. It's very also physical, tall striker for you. And it will be a beast. It will be a beast, and I think, in my opinion, one of the most accessible UTOTS player items for teams. So expecting to see him in a bunch of teams out there. It's going to give us some trouble in head-to-head. Let's jump into the next one, or are you there, Anthony?
Yeah, I'm just trying to fix the build here quickly, but yeah, let's hop into the next player. Let's see who we have. None other than Robert Lewandowski, 115.
Oh, Robert. And again, there's not much to say there. Great stats, 5-star weak food, 5-star skill moves. Does everything that you need from a striker. It will be a presence in the position area. You can count on this guy to score some goals.
100%. And then obviously 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Clinical. So let's pull up our next player.
That's the word.
That's the word, yeah. Speaking of clinical, with a touch of power and precision, it's none other than the Serie A winner himself, Victor Osimhen. Yeah, physicality for me shines here. And obviously the pace and the shooting are great. He's going to be very difficult to deal with up front.
And what a season this guy has had.
Oh yeah, he's been unreal. Him and Kvaratskhelia tearing up the Serie A on their way to Napoli's first Serie A in a long, long time. So it was great to see. Yeah, he put up so many goals. It was great to see. And also I noticed the action shot here doesn't have him with the face mask on, which I believe his previous one did for RTTF. But yeah, let's move on to our next player item here. I think this one will be popular with everyone. Nothing really needed on here.
Pretty sure to say that he has a special place in everyone's hearts, including mine.
Exactly. Gotta respect the man who's done it all, really. And now going to new pastures in a certain league on the other side of the pond. So, in a way, I think this is the final PSG item that Messi will have. So it's kind of
absolutely
collector's item in a way, right?
Yeah, we're seeing history with our own eyes here.
Exactly, chat. So I don't think we need to add much more to this. You know what you're getting. You're getting one of the best.
Or
let's move on to our next player item. Yeah.
Up to you.
Speaking of, man who's completed the treble in his first season at Man City. I can't. There's not much to say about this item. Just going to be powerful up front, the speed, the physicality, the shooting. Yeah, he does it all.
Absolutely. I believe some player items doesn't even need the 5-star weak foot or the 5-star skill moves because the other stats they compensate, the height compensates. He's just there. He's just there.
Yep, exactly. And I do see a lot of people here asking about untradeable versus tradable. So there are two versions of these player items. So the ones we're showing you right now are the untradeable ones, and those come from the exchange. However, in packs in the store, there will be the tradable versions of the Utah's player items. So in the event, untradeable from store and packs, tradable. And I think that's correct, right, Tak? From what we've seen, that's what players should expect when this goes live tomorrow.
Exactly. That's the information that I had as well.
Perfect. So let's move on here from Holland to our next player item. Another unstoppable force, a 115 Mbappe. The pace, the shooting, the dribbling, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. He's up front, and good luck. Good luck if you're an opposing defender. That's all we'll say.
This guy's a menace. It honestly gave me goosebumps looking at, especially the pace there. I'm scared.
Gonna have nightmares thinking of this player item in
exactly.
head-to-head. All right, let's go to our next player item here. Who do we have? Jamal Musiala won the Bundesliga with one of the last kicks of the game in that final match there for Bayern. He's been unreal this season at such a young age. Really feels like his breakout season in a way. So I think there's so much more to come from him. Bright, bright star. And this 115, I think, really shines through.
Absolutely. A real representation of what he currently is, and more than that, what he will eventually aim to be in the future. Really exciting player.
Exactly. Now there's so much to love about Musiala. So let's go on to our next one here. Still trying to get this this build to work. I'm not giving up yet here, chat.
We never give up. Bellingham, Jude Bellingham. another class player. I really like how well distributed his stats are. Heck, he can almost play, I don't know, at goalkeeper with all of those. Don't try that though. Yeah, he'll be a perfect box-to-box midfielder for you. He can attack, he can defend, he can pass. He's the perfect guy for the midfield. And also in real life, excited what this Jude Bellingham has to offer to Real Madrid.
Exactly. It's kind of neat to see Utah's as a celebration, obviously, of the season. But it also is going to provide a lot of people the final chance to see their favorite players at some of their, I guess, they're now old clubs, and Bellingham being one of them. Showing here at Dortmund, obviously, Real Madrid is what the future holds for him, but still very exciting. And whether you're a Dortmund fan or a Madrid fan, I think this player item will fit the bill for you. No matter where you need central midfield help, I think he'll solve it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I have the build back up here again. Obviously, chat is a work in progress. So I'm going to see here the producer if we can try to get this back up and running, because it is a little bit nicer when you can see the player items live in game versus going through on screenshots. If that's all right with you guys, chat. Yeah. So I think Tak, we're good to throw over there. Because then we can go league by league, it's a little smoother. There we go. We're back. You get to see our beautiful faces. It's a little more personable than just having screenshots, right, chat?
Hey, that little flair in the animation, in the art, makes all the difference.
All the difference, right? Seeing that light up.
Worth it.
Exactly. And then we'll stay on the Bundesliga theme here and go with Nkunku, another player who's got another move waiting for him, this time to the Premier League in Chelsea. But still, looking at this player item, unreal. I'm sure chat here is taking screenshots, so feel free to take screenshots here as we move through these. And I'm sure you can revisit the VOD on YouTube and Twitch to rewatch again. But yeah, here we have Musiala's teammate De Ligt. And 154 defending. I think that's one of the highest ones I've seen in a while.
154. Yeah. Wow.
Very impressive. And then Frimpong here. Speaking of 154, look at that pace and look at that dribbling as well on a right back.
That's insane. Not my cup of tea. I prefer, more physical right backs or like full backs in general. But if you're a type of player that, wants to use your back line to attack, that's perfect for you.
Exactly. And speaking of attack, we'll finish up the Premier League here as well. We got Rashford, who had a really great season for United there. Looking really nice.
Really
we'll throw over here to Mo Salah. I'm sure a lot of people are looking at it. I see Dubs in the chat as well. I use Tot Salah, and he is really, really good for me on the right wing. And I'm sure this Utah's version is going to wreak havoc. I don't think we've shown KDB yet, have we?
I don't think we did we?
We haven't, okay. Here he is. Unfortunately came out of the Champions League final a little early, but still made his mark on the game and the tournament. And obviously this team of the season item puts it all into perspective.
Absolutely. If one player item deserves 155 passing, it's this man over there.
Mm-hmm. And we'll throw over here to Saliba. Looking good here. I think we're all through Premier League, Bundesliga. We looked at Benz, we looked at Lewandowski, and then I think now we're to your main man here, Vinny Jr. Let's take a look at his stats.
Bye, Lavini. Speaking of which, salve pro pessoal do Brasil. just sending my regards to the Brazilian community because they deserve. They're the best. Look at that 5-5. Look at that pace. Look at that shooting. Look at that dribbling. Oh my god. It would be an honor to have him on my team.
Yeah,
will I be able
Vinny,
to afford him?
sure.
That's yet to be seen.
Oh, you can just play with him on this the dev build. It's all good.
Exactly.
Perfect. We got Antwan Griezmann here. My namesake, spelled a little bit differently. We'll throw over here to Pedri. Rising star, obviously. We'll get over here to Vinny's Brazilian teammate, Militao.
Oof. The pace for a defender, great. I think that really opens your eyes. Class player item.
Exactly. And then we'll wrap up La Liga here with Ter Stegen, who has been the keystone component of Barca's title win this season, as well as just having amazing defense through and through. And just having a 114 goalie like this, he is going to be very, very difficult to get by. And then into Ligue 1, we had already looked at Mbappe and Messi, so let's check out Fofana. And I think that wraps up Ligue 1 because we did check out Klaus at the start. So as I mentioned, Fofana here. Yeah, I think Fofana is going to be very, very good all-around player. Similar a little bit to Renato Sanchez, perhaps, in terms of playing styles. And I know he was in the moments items that came out a little bit earlier, but he's one guy to keep an eye on. And Lens actually finished second this year in Ligue 1. They put up a really good fight, kept it close to PSG. And then Tak, we got Rafa Leao.
Okay, this guy, he is scary. Because not only he has space, he has height, he has physicality. So I think out of the bunch of the 114s, he might be out there as one of the best. Don't sleep on him.
Agreed. He plays so well, just in real life and even in game. It's just different. And another left winger from Syria is Kvaratskhelia. I think I said that properly. I think I got the pronunciation down.
Wow. Kudos.
Yeah, been practicing. Our producer earlier was trying to give it a shot, and he did pretty good, but
great player item. Again, look at the base, look at the dribbling. Real good representation of this season this beast has had this season.
Exactly. Just an unreal season for him. And wrapping up our UTOTS players is Theo Hernandez at left back. 150, 149, I think, stands out to you, right?
Absolutely. One of the best left backs. There's not much to say about him.
Exactly. I use his UTOT item, and I'm very, very satisfied with how he plays. And I'm sure his UTOTs will be no different. So I think that wraps up all of the UTOTS players we've gone through. I think we're at 10 to the hour here. We're on time, even though we had a little bit of a mishap there with the screenshots. We worked through a chat. Tech support.
Everything happens for a reason. Perfectly calculated. Hey, what a way to start our Monday. Oh my God, look at that team that you built over there, Antwan.
I had some fun here. I put together a UTOTS lineup that I would love to have in-game. Just to see all the animations going together, the 114s, the 115s. Had to go with Vinny, Hull, and Messi up front. And then a midfield that would be unstoppable and a very good defensive line. But I do have the other players also in my player roster. I granted myself all of them. Had some fun with it. I think we're almost at that time, Tak, where we We do what a lot of people here are waiting for. And what is that? Is that giveaways?
It's giveaway time. All right, I was scrolling through chat here, and I was noting down the amount of viewers that got the hashtag correctly this time, and the amount is 0.
None.
Nobody guessed the hashtag correctly because we have been more creative with the hashtags these days. You guys were too smart on the previous one, so we're having a little bit of fun.
Yeah, we had to keep you guys guessing.
The hashtag. Exactly.
I think we are.
Exactly.
Let's do it.
All right. Do the honors, Antwan. Do the honors.
All right. So we have here hashtag treble is going to be the hashtag. Have to put some respect on. Let's put some respect on what happened this past Saturday. I see someone writing, I'm not writing this.
We understand your feeling. We understand your feeling, but maybe you change your mind after we review what are the giveaway prizes options.
Yep, I think you'll want to be putting that keyword in because it's your choice of any Utah's player. Any of them, they're untradeable. We're not choosing any for you. You get to pick one from the entire list here. So, viewer's treat. I think that's pretty exciting.
Look at that, the amount of options. We're going to select randomly 5 winners today. So, drop down the hashtag treble, and good luck to you all.
Good luck to you all.
Even I want to participate. I'm going to drop a hashtag treble here.
Oh, right? You know what? While we're doing the giveaways... Yeah, you're going in?
Just kidding. If I win, please take me out. I'm good.
Actually, one thing I'm going to change here is I'm just going to select my kit. I'm just going to put this kit here while we play. So it would look a little bit odd to have the Man City kit with this whole Utah's lineup.
You are right.
But I don't know about you, Tak. I'm gonna play a quick little AI match here while we go through these, right? Show off some of these players in action.
Yeah, I have a request. Please pass the ball down to Vinny Jr. Make him run on the left wing. I really want to take a look at that. First hand.
I will, absolutely. And I think we do have our first winner coming up, if I'm not mistaken. You want to do the honors, Tak?
All right, let me try my best to spell the first winner's name. The first winner's name is Rafath7. I hope I pronounced that correctly. So congratulations, Rafath7. You get to pick any of the Utah's players and include them into your Ultimate team. You are going to receive a message from either Jason or our own FIFA mobile account on Twitch.
Congrats, and scored here with Vinny.
Nice.
Good to see his celebration.
A clutch goal at the injury time.
Exactly. We're going to ignore all the other skill moves I was trying to do.
Okay, let's announce the second winner. I'll do it again while you're busy, having fun with Vinny Jr. on my behalf. The second winner is Hokage Aya. I'm sorry, I got really confused at the last part, but it's a Hokage Aya. And congratulations, you also got your choice of any of the Utah's players. Keep your eyes peeled for a message from our team.
Yeah, make sure you follow us on Twitch so that we can receive the whisper, or we can whisper to your account as well. So make sure to follow, guys, because that's the only way if you win this this giveaway that you're getting your hands on your Utah's untradeable player.
Nice, nice. Okay, so Antwan, how are you feeling with this team?
I gotta say, this Vinny is dribbling. I mean, I jinxed it, but he's dribbling quite nicely. I like how it feels. This doesn't feel fair to the AI, I have to say. Although I may be
yes, exactly. you said that while they were breaking away.
I've definitely spoken too soon, chat. This is not how I envisioned
you jinxed yourself. You brought that upon yourself. All right, I think we have our third winner here. All right, the third winner is Razak64. Congratulations, Razak64. Don't forget to follow us and pay attention, because you might and you will receive a message from your team very, very soon.
Exactly. I've taken this to extra time.
I mean, we all know that you did that just so... Exactly. We all know that you did that just to play a little bit more.
They do feel really good, I have to say. There's a lot of... I mean, my dribbling obviously isn't amazing, but they feel quite smooth on the ball here.
I wish I were
a little bit of analog.
All right, I think we got our fourth winner. Okay, confirmed. The fourth winner today is Brian GSG. Congratulations, Brian GSG. You will receive a message shortly from our team, and you get to pick your choice of any of the Ultimate Team of the Season player items. Congrats again.
So close there.
That was close. That was close.
Yeah.
That was a bullet.
Yeah, the dribbling there on the Messi player item is very smooth.
I think I'll need to, have a little bit of fun myself with the same thing.
Yeah, would recommend.
All right, fifth and final winner. I think I see him here. Are you guys ready? All right, the fifth and final winner today is Share EFX. I hope I pronounced it correctly. If not, I'll try it again. Sharifix. Sharifix. Congratulations. You'll receive a message from the team very soon. And a little bit later, you'll be able to enjoy FIFA Mobile with the Ultimate Team of the Season player, just as Antwan is doing on your screen right now.
Exactly. I'm having some fun with it. I'm going to bring some subs in. There we go. Let's see if the ball goes out of play here so we can at least get a few substitutions. I don't know if I'll have time.
Oh, you have time to be scored on. Or maybe not.
That is true.
I jinxed the AI there. And that's it for the giveaways. Thank you all for participating today. If you didn't win today, it's okay. There will be more giveaways in the upcoming shows, so don't forget to follow us.
Absolutely. And that, I think, wraps up our show for the most part here. Oh, I got the substitutions, but it looks like it's too late. We end the show on a positive. We got the build up and running. We got some gameplay going. Got to see the UTOTS players in action. And obviously we did 5 giveaways. Any of your UTOTS players of your choice. It's been a good show, Tak. For a Monday, we made it through. Week's just starting.
Yep. What a way to start the week, right? And there's much more to come, because obviously tomorrow UTOTS is going to be released, and then we'll have Prime Heroes, and then still this week we'll see flashbacks. So hey, it's looking like a very sweet week for a FIFA Mobile fan. Excited about it.
Can't wait. It's gonna be great. So I think with that puts a nice bow on it, giving everybody a taste of what's to come this week. Hope you guys all enjoyed the show. Have a great rest of your week. And we'll see you tomorrow in game in Utah.
See you guys. Thank you for participating.
Take care, guys. Bye.